Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for March 23. Operators of public passenger vehicles are to benefit from a pool of approximately $600 million to cushion the rising cost of fuel. The government announced yesterday that it will be providing $25,000 in vouchers to the group, which also includes route taxi operators and contract carriage operators. It will be administered by the Transport Authority under the guidance of the Minister of Transport and Mining. As he closed out the budget debate, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke said the program will begin at the end of April. Another benefit is a $200 million revolving loan financing for public passenger vehicle operators. This will be available through microcredit and approved financial institutions by way of the Development Bank of Jamaica.
This financing will be available for short-term loans for tires, batteries and spare parts required for public transportation operation. And as we provide, Madam Speaker, some relief, we appeal to public transportation operators to abide by the fares set by regulatory authorities.
Meanwhile, government will increase the allocation towards transportation assistance for students on the Program of Advancement through Health and Education path by 40%. This will cost an additional $152 million. These initiatives are part of the government's overall social assistance support of $3.7 billion. Over the next 4 months, several household customers of the Jamaica Public Service will benefit from the government's We Care Energy CoPay program. The government has committed to pay 20% of JPS's bill for all households with consumption of 200 kilowatts or less per month for April through to July. The cost is estimated at $2 billion and aims to cushion the impact of rising energy prices.
So, Madam Speaker, adding this group brings the total number of households on whose behalf we propose this temporary intervention based on the figures from the JPS as at February 2022 to 457,786 households out of a total of 563,451, Madam Speaker, or 81% of the JPS retail customer base.
Prepaid customers will also receive a bonus credit from the government representing 20% of the top-up amount. The Ministry of Finance has obtained Cabinet's approval to exempt lithium ion batteries from general consumption tax (GCT). This is to be implemented in the first quarter of the 2022-2023 financial year, which begins on April 1. This move, according to Portfolio Minister Dr. Nigel Clarke, is in keeping with the thrust of the National Energy Policy to update strategies to encourage the use of energy-efficient technologies.
We recognize that lithium-ion batteries are rechargeable batteries and used as the primary component of its electrolyte. It's commonly used for portable electronics and electric vehicles, and their popularity has been growing as an energy storage technology, which should help to reduce the costs associated with generation of electricity.
Dr. Clarke said the ministry has already provided relief of the Common External Tariff, CET, on such batteries, and now believes the time is right to exempt these batteries from GCT. Jamaica will soon have its own user-friendly mobile weather app. The Meteorological Service Division, Met Service, is developing the app to make it easier for persons to understand and access local weather information. Director of the Met Service, Evan Thompson, says the entity is looking to change the way weather forecasts are used by the public. He was speaking at a JIS think tank on Monday to mark today's observance of World Meteorological Day.
Early action speaks about making the forecast a little bit more than what we're accustomed to seeing. We always put out our forecasts that indicate what the weather is going to be, but our intention as we look at the action that needs to be taken by our publics is to think about what the weather will actually do.
The Met Service Weather app is being developed in partnership with the UK-based social enterprise Resurgence and the Finnish Meteorological Institute.
You will have much more visual content in all your forecasts. You'll have the icons, you'll have the weather maps, you will have color codes to indicate when there's going to be severe weather, and you will have much more information about what the weather is going to do, not just what it's going to be.
Their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, have arrived in Jamaica for a 3-day visit to the island. The visit is part of activities to celebrate the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth II, who ascended to the throne 70 years ago. Their Royal Highnesses arrived yesterday at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. They were met by Foreign Affairs Minister Kamina Johnson-Smith and Chief of Defense Staff Rear Admiral Antoinette Weems-Gorman. After inspecting the Guard of Honor, Prince William and the Duchess Catherine met the welcome party, which included the Chief Justice, the Mayor of Kingston, and the Commissioner of Police. Their Royal Highnesses then proceeded to King's House for a courtesy call on Governor General Sir Patrick Allen and his wife Lady Allen. While at King's House, Prince William distributed platinum medals to prominent Jamaicans, including Chief Medical Officer Dr. Jacqueline Bisesa Mackenzie. Day one of the royal visit concluded with a visit to Trench Town, where their Royal Highnesses participated in a cultural activity and Prince William displayed his football skills during a scrimmage match. And finally, 10 students at the Browns Hall Primary School in St. Catherine are now proud owners of tablets, courtesy of the Jamaica Information Service, JIS. The devices, which were donated in partnership with the Digicel Foundation, were handed over during a ceremony at the school on Monday. The donations form part of the JIS's corporate social responsibility strategy. Managing editor of the editorial and photography department, Beverly Sinclair, expressed the hope that the tablets will increase students' access to education. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.